Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for a Wacky Wednesday here on the channel. Today, we're going to be doing a random greed run. Oh, baby. Happy Wednesday, Mosh Pit. Hope your midweeks are going off to a fantastic start here. We're still waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. We have like 4 videos at 2,700 likes right now. So if all 4 of those go over 3,000, including this one here, then we will be ready to go for the 6 or Die challenge next week. Ooh, it's gonna be crazy. Maybe not as crazy as this greed run, but something that is crazy is this meme of the day, because I've already talked about it. But shout out to Iowa 94. It's not spelled Iowa like the state, it's IOA 94. Title thread was episode 22. I'm sensing a double standard here. Look, I've already talked about this, but I'll talk about it again. Lamegedon is not the same as Metronome. All right, let me get down. You got to get rid of the wisps. It can give you usually undesirable items. Yes, Metronome can be dangerous for one room and one room only, whereas let me get down can be dangerous for multiple rooms and also can give you wisps that you cannot readily shed. That's the reason why I like Metronome. And also Metronome gives you permanent stat ups and stuff as well, including HP and quarters, etc., etc. So here we go. Where are we going to stop? On the Wheel of Gritty. I mean, Blue Baby's not like the best. I wouldn't say that he's the best greed character. He's also not the worst either. Seed Day is going to be 8-3, X-Ray 8, X-Ray 267. Lots of numbers. I will happily start off with Cat of Nine Tails. So Blue Baby, what's nice about him is that he starts off with better than average movement speed and still average tiers. But good damage and shot speed now, thanks to Cat of Nine Tails. So, you know, you never have to worry about missing out on a devil deal, etc., etc. But one thing you do have to worry about is the fact that he cannot get red heart HP upgrades. So it's a double-edged sword in greed, because obviously, on one hand, what you can do is you can get, I mean, soul hearts are always going to be way cheaper than permanent HP upgrades. So if you find them, you can load up very quickly. The downside is that red hearts are basically practically useless. And wow, I'm going to start off with Cricket's body here along with Cat of Nine Tails. This is going to be a pretty massive power spike very early on here. Now, another nice thing about Blue Baby in Greed is that you do have the ability to spawn the poops. Whenever he spawns the poops, he gets one little blue attack fly, which is not exclusive to Greed, but the poops can also spawn you money. And obviously money is everything in Greed mode. Got to be careful of the jostling that goes on with Cricket's body. But yeah, Blue Baby can ball out of control very early on if you get the right items. Much like pretty much anyone in Isaac. Like, if you get the right items, I mean, even Tainted Jacob can do some things, but he usually doesn't. Do not like. I don't like the fact that not Tainted, but that Blue Baby's eyes are open. I do not like this. Now, unlike Tainted Keeper or Keeper, if you get Soul Hearts or Hearts, if you get regular Red Hearts, they do not turn into anything useful, which is unfortunate. I think that would be a nice little power. That would be a nice little extra passive. If you get Red Hearts that drop on Blue Baby, they turn into just a fly or something, you know, just something useful. And obviously, we're going to take the D-Sizzle here because the D6 is just extra good. I wouldn't mind getting, to be honest, I would not mind getting Eden's Blessing, but we have to wait on that. We also have one bomb here, which we could take a really random stab at going for the secret room. I don't think it's wise to use your last bomb and only bomb in Greed, unless if you for sure do not need it in the exit room. I wish the spikes would actually kill the bosses. That would be funny. Don't think we're gonna be 1 cent short. I'm about to break of Eden's Blessing. Now the real kicker here is that we don't know if we're going to be able to even take a devil deal here. I'm gonna go for the secret room and sack combo if it is there. And it is. We got super lucky with that. We get a key and money. We get 3 bombs. So wow, that ended up being really nice for us. The charge key. Okay, so we're going to hold on to the charge key in case we get an item pedestal that we need to re-roll. But the thing is that we still do not have the ability to take a devil deal. So I think I'm just going to go for the surefire thing. I'm going to get Eden's Blessing, which is going to give us a Tears upgrade, but also, of course, give us an extra item that we're going to have in tomorrow's Eden run, assuming we play Eden, which I probably will. I've been known to play Eden from time to time. Get lucky here with Invicta robes, so we are going to be able to take a Devil Deal. And I got to remind myself too that like the Blue Baby works off of different. He works off of different prerequisites for Devil Deals now. The Blue Baby hearts work just like red hearts, but for regular Isaac runs. And then we have this charge key here, so what we can do is we can re-roll the poop. Now, the only bad thing about this is that if we get hit with an item that we want to buy, we can't. Deep Pockets is not necessarily the best item in Greed, because it never ever procs. But really fantastic start here. We got on last week's question of the episode here. This was coming in from the new Jar of Souls. Is amazing episode, which that was a fantastic episode. This one sent in by River Ray 4136, who said, question of the day, what are some of your favorite low-key items? Not big stat ups, not run-winning special angel deal or devil deal tier effects, but something that has unexpectedly carried you before, despite its low quality or seemingly subtle, but nonetheless useful effect. I mean, the obvious one for me was from that episode, kind of. Jar of Souls combined with the Unicorn Stump. That was one of the most insane combos that I had ever seen before, and we haven't seen really anything like it since. Now, if I want to go back even further to one of the most surprising and awesome combos that I had also, again, never seen before until it happened, that was the Cursed Eye and Marked effect. Now, for those of you who have never seen that combo, that's the first time, that is the first episode that I've ever said dream combo on there, and it was absolutely worthy of that. The dream combo was incredible. So if you've never seen Marked before, or if you've never seen Cursed Eye before with Marked, that's how I know the secret room's here. By the way, if you don't know the reason why I knew that the secret room was there, is because there was no red door here. There's a red door everywhere else in Greed except for the secret room. But I'm not going to use Soul of Cain yet. Anyway, yeah, the marked Cursed Eye effect is fantastic. One of the only things that makes Cursed Eye even good. So, you know, there's all sorts of combos, and I'm shortchanging the answer a little bit just because I just don't. You have to understand how many times we've played this game. I cannot think of other combos off the top of my head anyway that were like, wow, that was amazing. You know, outside of the staples like Mom's Knife, Tiny Planet, Brimstone, Double Brimstone. You know, that was. I will say, I know that River Ray said not including Devil Deal items or Angel Deal items, but the first time that we ever found out that Brimstone stacked, that was also quite the shock for me. But Isaac is filled with almost limitless amounts of those subtle combos that you just really don't even think about. You know, like you think about the portable slot and the bag of crafting. That one was huge. I'm going to take Roid Rage here just for the movement speed. Yeah, having the D20 in the portable slot combined with a school bag and bag of crafting. I don't remember what episode that was. It was a while ago, but I was like, man, that was quite the insane combo. You basically have unlimited. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay. You basically have unlimited. You have unlimited components for the bag of crafting. Sorry, I'm trying to recover. Okay. The other Wrath just insta-dunked himself. Get one guppy item. Roll it. And Hungry Soul. Yeah, I guess. Hungry Soul is not bad in Greed. And then we're going to take a stab at a couple. Oh yeah, there's no red doors. Never mind. JK, JK, JK. Soul Guppy, or the Eye Guppy at least, is going to be able to help us identify stuff that is worth bombing and it is worth taking versus not. Watch out for those mimic chests. Let's switch over to the Patreon list. Book of Revelations is not terrible in Greed, especially as Blue Baby. Keep getting HP upgrades here. But having the rerolls, having rerolls in general is just too good not to have. Look at this. We're going to be able to get another Soul Heart here. And I wouldn't mind Squeezy. Squeezy would absolutely take us over the top for our tiers rate. Okay. Check out the curse room real quick. Get a Soul Heart, so this didn't cost us anything. And we might as well see if the curse room is in, or the secret room's in the curse room. It's not this time, thankfully. Yeah, I can't, I mean, there's just so many. Another crazy one was My Shadow and Sigil of Baphomet. That was also quite the insane combo. You may notice a pattern here, other than the Brimstone pattern that I was talking about, with there being invincibility. Some kind of crazy invincibility combined with an item that normally wouldn't really react to something like that. You wouldn't think that it would have any kind of combo with that, but I mean, having the invincibility from Sigil of Baphomet, and then also we walked in. We basically, who did we destroy? Was it? I feel like it was Greedier that we destroyed in that run, to where it wasn't even close. Like, we absolutely slaughtered the boss that we were in, and we had no damage otherwise either. It was definitely in Repentance. I don't remember which episode it was. I think it was represented somewhere on the thumbnail. That's the only thing I can say. But that was an amazing combo. Post your favorite combos that you've seen in the series down below. Which ones am I missing? I guarantee you I'm missing hundreds. Missing a lot. Oh, it's Bambino from across the entire screen. The Krampus. Lots of money here for the fires, though. If Guppy's eye is not lying to me. Gonna give us Bookworm at least. Go for one reroll in here. It's the left hand or the left hand. Definitely do not want the Cursed Skull. I mean, the left hand's not the worst thing in the world for Greed. Also not the best thing in the world, though. Wow. I think I'm going to pass on the reroll for now. Well, we have a free item pedestal here with the spin top. Shield of Tears is actually not terrible here with our tears rate and having Cricket's body. Yeah, that's fine. It's an admiration. I am going to buy one full charge just in case if there's not one on the next floor. Again, I don't know why Curse of Blind exists in regular Greed mode. Let it exist in Greedier, but not regular Greed. All it does is just make me want to just go to the next floor. Obviously, Cricket's body, very difficult to see stuff. I don't know how that host stayed alive for so long. Lost contact will ensure that our tiers will collide with enemy tiers and essentially just cancel them out. This is definitely where you want piercing shots, especially with Cricket's body. We killed the other Loki? I guess we must have. Wow. They pressed that one to the max down there near the wall. Okay, seeing here we have the tiers right to stand toe to toe with even 3 of Stains is not going to do anything. They can't get past this tiers rate. And these are two Heart Curse of the Blinds Devil Deal items. So we get Death's Touch, there's our piercing, and Succubus, which is not. Okay. Get a 3rd HP upgrade. Essentially, it's just a soul heart, so we can fill up on soul hearts here. I think that's a wise choice while we have the option to do so. They don't increase in price, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode, which is that there are pros and cons for Blue Baby. The biggest pro is the fact that you don't have to worry about paying 15 cents for a simple HP upgrade when you can just spend 5 or even 3 cents at sometimes and getting the same effect. Now we get an Ace of Diamonds here, which is nice because what this is going to do is it's going to convert everything in the room into coins, including other coins that you already have on the ground. So, and it can up-convert them. Spiders wouldn't be a bad thing, but what we really want is to get the egglets. What is going on in this room? So I'm purposely not going to pick up the coins yet because I want to see what else we can turn them into. I mean, a bunch of dimes, a bunch of nickels would be nice. You're seeing how effective having piercing shots and the lost contact is at taking down enemies' projectiles here. And I'm just going to convert these, see if we get some extra moolah. And we got a total of 8 extra cents. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? That pays for the card. It pays for a lot of other stuff. I didn't actually mean to start this last wave, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, there. All right. What we got? No. And no. All right. Made our job easy on us, game. Purifying gives us bone hearts, which we don't really want. It's not on Blue Baby anyway. Meat gives us damage. We do actually need some more damage, so I'm happy to have it. Shot speed. Our range is not good. It's half price, and it gives us a soul heart, which we don't actually need. There's a range upgrade, so Just need 1 cent here. Typically, there's usually a cent somewhere on the floor. Find the secret room, which we didn't. The one time and only time in history that I actually want to try to get Dad's key, or Dad's coin, and we can't. Oh well. We should buy the, let's buy the full charge, and let's see what we get out of our item room. And super bandage, which is going to give us a lot of extra HP. So we are definitely cruising here. This Blue Baby greed run. Curse the Unknown doesn't really matter to us. There's Hive Mind. I would not mind a bunch of bombs here. These don't really matter. Nice to have the soul hearts, but we know that we really don't need them right now. What we do need is moolah. We need some moolah. Lump of coal. Now we're talking. The lump of coal definitely is going to be our top get right now for this build. Would have been nice had we had Dad's coin so we can combine it with lump of coal, but what can you do? Gonna stay within Succubus's aura here. The power of piercing shots plus the contact is just so good. If you have the tears rate, I want to amend that a little bit. If you have the tears rate that can handle going toe to toe with a bunch of enemy projectiles without really affecting you, then yeah, it's fantastic. Their pile basically didn't even attack. Okay, so let's go pick up lump of coal. And then it doesn't cost us anything to re-roll this. I mean, more movement speed wouldn't be terrible, but we only have we need money. And there we go. We get a luck upgrade. Only one bomb, so not sure how much HP we have, but I am going to pick up caffeine pill. Yeah, brimstone. I mean, both of these are going to be great for us. With piercing and with HP gain here. It's not going to be much, obviously, but with brimstone and Cricket's body and also shielded tears, we at least don't have to worry about anything crazy coming from super greed. And I guess that's just going to be it. By super greed, I meant ultra greed, obviously. Wow. I don't know why that did so. Oh, it was because we were in the Succubus aura. All right, never mind. Never mind. I know why that did so much damage. We're gonna use the nail here and try to stay within the Succubus aura as much as we can. Doing a good job of keeping the coins down. Trying to max range our brimstone as much as possible. Again, really simple, no fuss, no mess, no nothing run. I think our DPS would have been a little bit higher had I not taken Brimstone. But having that unlimited range, I mean, our range was pretty bad. That was because of Cricket's body, but we'll definitely take that, put some money in our donation machine for the greed run. Wow. A whole lot of money in there. I'll take it. And we might as well just get rid of that Eden's Blessing. Let's just do a greed and run here. Extra innings. Let's go. Why not? Why not, you know? Echo 8, Papa Yankee, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Risky, Bravo Whiskey. We've got the Patrick Mahomes haircut, which I definitely hate seeing. E1 Hizzle. Obviously, we're not going to use Damocles here, as Damocles has almost no use in greed. And once again, we're starting off with Blue Baby-esque levels of stats and HP, so, but this time we're Eden. How about that little extra innings on a wacky Wednesday? Because that Blue Baby run took no time at all. I mean, it took about almost, what, 25 minutes or so. I'm in a greed mood. Like every Gen Z influencer right now has this haircut. I think it's called the alpaca. Someone who is Gen Z myself, I also have this haircut. You just haven't seen it. You have to come to the Twitch stream to see this. Obviously, starting off with Skinny on Mushroom and also having the lead pencil is huge, because that allows us to have many different procs of the pencil at a much higher rate of frequency than we normally would. And also starting with Gimpy is nice too. Our extra item was the lead pencil, by the way, from that Eden's Blessing. All right, so now the real question is, do we get the D1 Hizzle or not? I think the answer is no. We'll take, however, Mysterious Paper. And we don't have enough for a key yet. Latchkey is not worth it. I mean, it does give you... Well, I take it back. It does give you a Soul Heart plus 2 keys, which is worth 15 cents. So it's exactly worth it. Let's put it that way. Hoping to catch Pin with that lead pencil shot. There we go. And it also gives you a luck upgrade. So I you know what? I take that back. I take the Latchkey slander back. I was wrong. I was very incorrect. Because it gives you a luck upgrade, it gives you Soul Heart, it gives you 2 keys. That's worth more than 15 cents actually. Now, of course, it's hard to evaluate how much a luck upgrade is, but it is technically still more. But the problem is we can't afford it. We need 3 cents before Latchkey. No. No, speaking of Cursed Eye. Larry Jr. is actually the problem here first. He really cuts down the amount of space we have to move on the arena. Now, if we ended up getting an like an extra life, Damocles plus Angel Deals and Greed is definitely worth it. But we don't have that. We don't have the extra lives. Oh, there's Shade again. So I guess we're going angel deals. Well, that's not technically true. And now, see, now I'm married to the idea of actually getting Latchkey. But there's no bombs available. Key. So it's not over yet, but it's almost over. Ooh. Hallowed Ground is fantastic. But we are not going to be able to get Latchkey, and that kind of sucks. First double episode of the Repentance Plus era. And we get growth hormones, which is going to give us a nice damage boost, something that we needed. 2 keys for 4 bombs is pretty good, but I want to get the extra. I want to get the item first here. Absolutely not. They come in the curse room first. 2-cent heart, we'll take it. Keep our bone hearts just in case we do get a solid devil deal that we need all the HP. So already you're seeing here the effect of having growth hormones is giving us just really, really strong killing power. Then when you throw out that volley of lead pencil shots there, whoo man. Now on top of that, if we do take damage here, if we stand in the Hallowed Ground aura, unlike the Succubus aura, which moves around all the time, that one's of course stationary, so we can just sit there and plonk away and just deal an absolute butt ton of damage. A good time, kind of like this. Thanks, Gimpy. And also has the Sacred Heart effect, which is even nicer. Okay, I did not see that creep was there. Silly me for not seeing the red on other red, but not that red. I'm going to keep the Hallowed Ground bonus in here for now, so try to protect our Hallowed Ground as much as we can. There we go. That's using your noggin right there. Again, trying to protect the Hallowed Ground as much as I can. Ooh, man. That was a lot of damage right there. And yeah, take Incubus. Not going to take Canby Conception. It is a good item, but it's not worth going down to essentially no HP. Really want to get rid of Damocles. Take Mom's Ring. Perthrow. I'm going to take Blue Cap just for HP. And we can use the Perthrow rune in here or save it for the Devil deal, and I think that that's what we'll do. All right, 2 keys here. Gonna talk about that item. Detect Tizzle. Don't really need movement speed. I don't want Tech 2. We don't need any of those items right now to just destroy this floor, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait till we have enough money. Let's see what we get from the Devil deal and then really kind of evaluate. I'm already missing Death's Touch. Felt the heat closing in on that one. Obviously, ideally, it'd be great to not have to proc Hallowed Ground. That means that we didn't get hit. But if we do, we definitely punish the enemies for them. For hitting us, at least. Like I said, Gimpy again coming up clutch here, giving us the Soul Heart. Wow, and we managed to maintain the Hallowed Ground buff again. Yeah, I think it's a little... It feels too late for a Guppy item. Backstabber, on the other hand. Oh, mama. Okay. Get Backstabber now. Backstabber, all we're looking for is piercing shots. We don't actually need little Mr. Dolly. Yeah, we don't need him. We could buy Mr. Me, but just to get rid of Damocles, like Damocles already costs you a lot. I don't want it to cost me 15 valuable cents just because I don't want it in my inventory. Now I am going to take X-ray specs because that does make a little bit of sense here with still 3 floors left. We should get free secret rooms. Unless, of course, it's in the curse room, which is about as predictable as the day is long, and boy howdy, was it worth it. Thank you, X-ray specs. Appreciate it. No bombs still. I was trying to get in there fast enough to make sure that we got a... see if we can get that Soul Heart, but it was too far away. All right, kind of a nothing burger of a floor there, except for Backstabber. We need to step it up here. Second syringe item. I don't necessarily want the finger. Okay, so secret rooms aren't worth it. Glad we established that. There we go. I mean, might as well take the movement speed upgrade. We're not gonna take something there. And movement speed still 1.53. That's fine. I'd like a little bit more. 1.83 is a little bit faster than I like, but it's still totally fine. I'd rather have too much movement speed than too little movement speed. And if we get small rock or something like that somehow, miraculously, then we don't have to worry about it. I don't know how you're still alive. We just one-shot that one next to Backstab. Maybe you'd love to hear that sound. The Backstabber sound is glorious. Hear him chunking away, man. Really, really, really solid damage here. And it's mostly thanks in part to Backstabber being added to the repertoire. Now that we've established that we already had an insane tears rate on this run early on. But now that combined with Backstabber gives us a lot more firepower to deal with. Dealing out pain, one shot at a time. I mean, Hungry Soul again. I guess. All right, this is the floor. I mean, again, that floor really wasn't anything super special there. We need to get something established on this next floor. We need a good HP floor. You need to get some solid gains here for HP. I will take safety pin and also the bone heart. Mom's key does nothing for us without having the extra life, but the thing is that we're not going to see any more item rooms past this one. So Damocles gets one and only one use, so it's not worth taking. Now it's taking for insurance, obviously, but not as in like to be utilized with Damocles at this. We're too far down the road. I'm gonna go in the curse room right now because that hybrid heart is gonna be able to heal us. Got the item, or there was a soul heart in there. See if we can get that soul heart. Hey, look at that. Now this is gonna heal both of those hearts, I think. Yeah, go. Bueno, 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 bueno. Okay. Good, we get our moms back, and along with a little bit of extra cash. I'm gonna pass on the 1-up here. I don't think that we're going to need it. We'll take Stapler. Again, any damage is good damage here. I wouldn't mind Old Bandage, to be honest. You get Bone Spurs, which they do have some pretty funny interactions with mobs running into them. There we go. That's the reason why I decided to take Hungry Soul, just because they do give you a pretty respectable amount of extra damage, but on top of that, you get the Purgatory, the Purgatory effect for canceling out shots and whatnot. And they deal constant damage and stuff. It may not be the most impressive damage, but it's still extra damage. All right, we have Hollow Ground in a good spot here. I think that if you get Petrified Poop, an interaction should be very similar to Tainted Blue Baby. It should fortify your poop piles and make them stronger, where you can't damage them, but enemies can damage them, obviously. I think that would be a very neat interaction. Okay, we got the Polaroid effect. And Forget Me Now, that's actually not terrible. It's actually pretty huge. We get an extra floor here. Oh, there's another bloat up there. Oh, this is awful. McCall, fantastic. It is absolutely worth it for us to use Forget Me Now on this floor, not the next floor, because we get an extra item room. So yeah, that's good. And then, do we take options for one more item room? 15 cents? Nah. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. What's this button do? All right, take two. Speaking of marked. I mean, hey, it's an HP upgrade that we didn't have, right? There's a tinted rock, yeah. We end up getting small rock. Of course we get small rock after I just got done saying how, man, it'd be a miracle if we can get small rock. Not an item that you see that often on greed runs, but we'll take it. Our bomb's back, very nice. We don't need Dreamcatcher, we don't need Bar of Soap. Neither one of them help us out at all. We don't need shot speed, we don't need Tears Rate upgrades. Last Eye, it's just more damage. And Tech Point Fizzle, you know where we're going. First room did have the secret room, and we get the Soul of Isaac. That can help us out with Devil Deals. Just, all I was doing right there was just seeing if we dropped a Soul Heart. Tech Point 5 plus Backstab. I love that combo. One of my favorites in the entire game. It's so strong. And what's crazy is that this is 2 runs in a row where we had either the soft cap or hard cap tears rate, which is pretty impressive. There's that soul heart we just got done picking up. All right, we're not going to mess around here. Going to grab Tech Point 5. Such an incredible item. I am going to take the mystery gift because we're about to go into a devil deal here. And we have the Soul of Isaac, so potentially could be pretty pog. Oh, man. What I'm talking about, baby. Look at that. Tech Point 5 just doesn't care. Guppy's Eye. Yeah. I have to take that. Blank Rune. It's going to be a per throw anyway. Then we get the Soul of Eden, which could be very interesting in Greed. Very, very interesting. We're going to hold on to the Soul of Eden, obviously. Get a key out of this. Can't go buy a key, though. The reason why the Soul of Eden is interesting here is because we do have enough. We're going to have one more floor of money, of income, where we can maybe turn something into something great here. The Soul of Eden, it doesn't have any. It does not adhere to the loot tables, whatever you reroll. So we could get like an angel item out of the shop. Soy Mode Backstabber is quite nice. Whoa, I will admit. What in the holy mother? Now, another thing we could do is use the Soul of Eden. We could reroll all the coins on the ground that we get. Oh, there's a item in here. Okay. So this Soul of Eden might be pretty dang good. I'm going to take soy milk. Oh, man. Dead onion as well. Whew. I think I'm going to use the Soul Eden to reroll the coins on the ground, and let's just see what happens. A dead onion would be amazing for this build because of backstabber and piercing shots. But I at least want to get enough money to be able to afford dead onion, if possible. Yeah, this is getting out of hand now. There's so many things happening right now. Just explosions and monstros and shots and lasers and money and everything. It's pure mayhem right now. Pure chaos right now. Just absolute chaos. Okay. Wow, that is a bunch of dead frails right there. What did they ricochet off of? That was weird. Might as well take more damage. It adds to our DPS by a whole lot. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 cents here to get the piercing shots. Then we're going to reroll everything with Soul of Eden. Which is basically a D20 to a diamond. Now we're cooking. Okay, so we're not going to get more money on this floor here. Wiggle Worm would be mesmerizing. I am going to take the... well, we don't really need Maggie, so it would give us an Eternal Heart, but... yeah. Right now, we just need HP at this point. I'm not bombing for the secret room there. I'm just trying to get past the spikes. Okay. So we've got 23 cents, unless if we can create more here by bombing these keepers. Oh, we got a little bit more. A little bit. I'm going to destroy the eraser ball machine and get 1 more cent. Okay. I'm going to double. Then I'm going to take Dead Onion. This was spun here with growth with a Roid Rage. Marrow gives us 2 extra hits. But if we get hit by something, then Bloody Lust kicks in. We still have Gimpy and Old Bandage to help us out, although with Old Bandage that doesn't really matter. So, okay, I think we're at final build here. Remember, everybody, if this video gets 3,000 likes or more, that gets us to another tally on the like streak goal. Only 5 away, I believe, before the before the historic run happens with six or die. And somehow this video gets over 10,000 likes, then we'll be doing 10 victory laps or more. The likes kind of petered out on the pilot episode. I think it's stalled at 8,700 likes right now. So that's your best bet here, but you never know. You never know which videos go viral at this point in YouTube. And yeah, this is not even a fight. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this double shot, extra fun, extra innings episode of Wacky Wednesday with 2 greed runs for you. Celebrate the midweek here in the Mosh Pit. Welcome all new subscribers. Thank you all, those of you who followed me through TikTok. The last TikTok's almost at 100,000 views now already. That is nuts. Again, shout out to Alex, of course, for the amazing job he does in the art as well as the editing. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Durshooty, Dad of 2, and Celestial's Bane. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find down below, or by going to patreon.com/Sinvicta.